guys, it's New Year's Eve. You're here with the Bigs. Let's do a quick recap of 2020 and all the craziness that was with it. Let's get into it. All right. Wow. I think that's probably the only word I can think of that describes 2020. Thankfully, we're right there. We're right on the cusp. It's almost over. An absolutely insane year. Not a good year for most. Not a great year for anybody. But yet we all survived. We've all persevered. We've all gotten through. So decidedly different than any of us could possibly ever even imagine. It was like something out of a science fiction novel. But regardless, it was an incredibly strange year. There was so much fear and uncertainty being spread. It became a time for me, and hopefully for you guys as well, to take that time to reflect, maybe appreciate all that we actually have and hold dear. Time spent with our families and those of us who hold dear. It was a very challenging year for many people the world over, and we need to be more accepting of others. We need to be more patient, and we definitely need to be a bit more trusting of each other. Now, I look back thinking that I could have gotten so many things done during this time period since we've been in lockdown. I could have got so many projects started or finished, and that's just not something that happened. And there's reasons why. It's like you woke up every single day like a perpetual Groundhog's Day, but yet you never knew what the day was going to hold. It was crazy. I don't have a crystal ball. Even if I had a crystal ball, I don't have any required skills, whatever. I don't have the skill set to be able to read said crystal ball. So basically we just woke up every day and we just went through it, and each day posed its own challenges. But we made it through. So I started this channel with one particular goal in mind. And if you guys go back to the very, very beginning and look at that intro video that's now posted, it talks about what I wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish. And one of the main things was being able to take all of you on adventures with me to some of these places that I've been very, very blessed and privileged to be able to go to. Behind the scenes here or seeing something here. And it's often things that people have never been able to see. And I wanted to start the channel mainly as an extension to my speaking engagements that I do all over the world. And I've been very blessed with that as well, meeting so many amazing people everywhere I travel and seeing so many amazing things. And I just thought, how many more ways can I find methods that I could continue that friendship, continue that connection with all these amazing people that I've been fortunate to meet? So that's what I wanted to do. That's what I set forth to do. And I think for the most part, up until this year, I've been delivering on that promise. Now, I'm still very new at what I'm doing. I'm still learning what I'm doing. I'm an old dude, and I'm not up on tech. So there are certain things that Biggs definitely finds challenging, but I'm trying to get my best done, and there's going to be some big changes coming up, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Now, with me being to travel all the time, normally for my job as well as for play, for YouTube and conventions and whatnot and everything like that, I used to fly, and I was out of the house, honestly, 2+ weeks every single month, and it's been that way for years, trying to maintain that sort of a schedule, to be able to get out there and see all you people and have some fun and everything and just live our lives. But I have not been on the plane since Friday, March the 13th. Now, I don't know if that's for you. Maybe that's an omen. I'm not superstitious, but I don't know. March 13th, I flew home from Toronto, came back from North Carolina, came through New York, and I spent a week in Toronto, and then I came home on March 13th, the Friday. And I've not flown since. So without being able to travel, and honestly nor did I want to, my channel content had to quickly find a way to adapt, or it was going to basically just fade away into obscurity where it pretty much resides most of the time. Tropical fish, which was one of the primary focuses, and most of you guys follow me for, and I'm still very, very into it. Don't think I'm not. Don't think with all the diversity and the changes that you guys have been seeing that Biggs is moving away from fish. That's definitely not the case. But with this pandemic, it has posed all sorts of new challenges for me in acquiring tropical fish. So I figured now's the perfect time. I don't have these pressures of all these amazing fish popping up on all these amazing lists. Now's the time where we can really start making some of those changes. But as mentioned, it's just been so crazy. Life, you never know what's going to unfold the next day, so a lot of stuff just hasn't happened. But it's going to get better. We've adapted, we've persevered, and we're all stronger for it. So what does all this gibberish mean? I don't know. Let's get into it. Well, as I've alluded to before in some of my earlier videos this month, some massive changes are coming to the lair of the Mad Aquarist. And that's where we're sitting right now. You guys have seen it. You've been with me on most of this journey and most of this room. well, it's going to change entirely. The only thing I haven't said on is whether or not I'm going to be changing the colors of any of the walls, because a lot of the stuff that I've alluded to in some of the videos that are going to be changing, even some of those things are changing now as well. Okay, well, the first big change that you guys will notice about the channel, or you may not notice it, just forget about it, is all the farm stuff. All the farm stuff, as much as it is a massive part of my life, the people that follow me for fish, tarantulas, weird insects, isopods, whatever nature and botany interests, doesn't matter. I appreciate all of you, but most of you do not express the same level of interest in pigs and cows and running fencing and so forth. So we thought it makes more sense. We're going to start up a second channel. It's going to be the Outnumbered Acres, the Little Bigs Farm. Nothing's ready yet. And honestly, it's not going to be the primary focus. This is still going to be the primary focus for all you guys. This is my real passion, is what we're talking about here today. And this is what I want to do. Okay. Secondly, the Mad Aquarist, yours truly, the channel is somewhat going to be kind of relaunched. Not necessarily, we're not changing, we're not stopping it, everything's going to continue on. I'm considering changing some of the days of the uploads that work better in my schedule right now with us being at home all the time. But we're still going to be uploading 2 videos a week for you guys. It's going to be, the content's still going to be nice and varied. But we're definitely going to put a focus on the content. And it's going to cover a diverse facet of topics relating to this amazing natural world that we all live in. So yes, fish is still a massive focus of the channel, and that's going to come back hard and fast as soon as I can open up and the world opens up a little bit better and I can start doing some more things. Some of the things I've alluded to, some of the changes, the tanks, the moving around, all that sort of stuff, those are all things that you guys are going to be on the journey with me as well. But isopods, spiders, tarantulas, scorpions, all sorts of creepy stuff. Literally there's 30 or 40 containers directly behind the camera here, and none of them really have a spot. They're all housed, they're all ready to go. I've even got stuff out in the other room there on my desk right now, and it's like creeping the family right out. So all that stuff's going to have a place, each one of those rehousings and new things. It's going to be all super, super cool. So I'm very excited about that. We've got a whole bunch of new equipment. I've gotten a whole brand new laptop. I've got a brand new massive, massive hard drive. My daughter, the computer wizard, she helped me get all the stuff set up, and we're starting to get all that kind of rolled up in motion and everything like that, so we don't have problems down the road. We can start creating some B-rolls. We can start getting lots and lots and lots of content and storing it away for other things down the road. All this is for one thing and one thing only, is to build a better channel and build a better experience for you guys, the viewers. One other facet that's important to me, and it's something that I really, really want to make a strong focus in my channel, is the stuff that I'm wearing in my videos. It just sounds silly, but I really want to support those that have been supporting me since day one. Aquarium societies and organizations of which I've spoken at, convention shirts, that sort of stuff. Artists that I appreciate their artwork, or unique things that they bring to the table that are passionate and share the same passions as me. Other channels, certain channels that I really, really enjoy and adore. Now, as I've mentioned before, there's some massive changes coming in the room, and it's all going to start with the bottom layer, the floor. We've got all the new flooring ready to go, but something that's happened is with this whole lockdown, Manitoba, Canada, where I live, is literally still in full lockdown and has been for all of November, all of December, and it's tentatively going all the way up till January 1st, and then they're going to announce the next 30 days. And with Christmas just happening, and people not listening and getting together and doing whatever they do, it's going to be locked down for January, guaranteed for sure. So that really poses other challenges. Not only can I not go and get fish, but I can't take fish to other people. I got some friends that want some of the fish there. I got friends that want some of the fish there. I got things like that. And once I can move some of those fish out, then I can start moving tanks out. Then I can start working on the floor and the walls and whatnot. But all those things are causing massive disruptions by this thing. So it's all going to come. It's all going to happen. So regardless, we're doing it. It's just going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I originally planned to unveil all this looking at January 1, and we're here like 4 days from January 1, and doesn't look like I've started anything. So most importantly though, absolute most importantly, I myself have to extend absolute the sincerest thanks to each and every one of you that has supported me since day one. All the love and support, man, truly warms my heart. 2020 was an awesome, awesome year, but we can do so, so much better. I can get out there and start getting out and seeing you guys. It's going to be so much more fun. We're going to have so much more adventures together. So 2021, we're launching a few new things. Here's some things that are going to be coming down the pipe right away. And there's a lot of changes that are going to be happening. Just bear with me. Again, some of it is tech related and it's just not up my area yet. Okay? So, and I need you guys. I need each and every one of you guys. The support you've given me, as I said, is absolutely right from the heart. Thank you very much. But I need you to do something more for me. I need you to start sharing the videos, liking the videos, random chat, random questions, anything stupid, anything that's funny, ask me questions. Hey, maybe I got to ask questions in the videos to you guys. I don't really know. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm still having a lot of fun. So, but some of the things that are changing is we've now launched the memberships. The memberships will be launching right away. There's all sorts of different perks in the memberships right now for the different levels. Any support you guys want to give, I'm absolutely honored. If you like the stuff that I'm putting down, I appreciate your support. We're also going to be launching a Patreon page. It's going to have some different perks and different levels for you guys to choose to support and wish. That's awesome, cool. We launched a whole bunch of new designs in the Teespring shop. This was something that was massively challenging to me, but I've been working with a designer and we've got a bunch of new designs out there. I realize that, maybe not absolutely everybody wants a picture of an old dude on their shirt. So, I understand. I'm dead sexy. I get that. But, I know you don't want to bring that shirt home. Your husband won't feel as good. I can appreciate all these things. So the Biggs took care of it. He's got all sorts of random stuff for you. So with that, my friends, in closing, I sincerely hope us, the whole global community, we can come together and start solving all these problems that are facing us right now that are affecting us. Each and every one of us in the entire world has been affected by this in 2020. Let's make 2021 a truly memorable year, but in the positive. So as soon as I'm able to, the Matiquares, the Biggs, is going to be back on the road. I've got so many people just chatting and itching and chomping at the bit to get me back out on the road and doing stuff. I got all sorts of things that are lined up as soon as the world opens up a little better and it's a bit safer and I feel comfortable. My wife and my kids feel comfortable with their dad going out on the road again. As soon as that happens, I'm ready to go. This year alone, we missed out on Europe. I was supposed to be going and speaking in a few places in Europe. I missed out on South Africa, which we had a whole bunch of stuff planned for. It was like stuff that I'd never even imagined would come true. And we also, my brother lives in South America, in Colombia. We had a bunch of stuff planned for that. So those are some other things that are going to be, as soon as the world opens up, we're going to start trying to reschedule some of those. As much as all the aquarium societies and organizations and conventions that were put on hold, you guys are also my first priority as well, all throughout Canada and the U.S. So until then, my friends, I wish you absolutely the best for 2021. Stay safe, stay healthy, hug your kids, kiss your wife, love everybody, and all the best. Cheers. Take care.